Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, a merry time zone to you all. Welcome on in to yet another video here. Once again, we're doing quite more Slay the Spire. We will be approaching the daily challenge yet again. I love doing the daily challenges. They're quite fun and entertaining, and they help me build much more skills on Slay the Spire itself. So, I will say I have been doing some animated emotes recently. I have been practicing Blender and many other things, and that has been fun to learn. I've been scheduling many more things in the day. I am glad that I'm taking care of myself and learning how to make sure I set a schedule and work around that schedule. But as is, and welcome on in, I'm just giving you a few brief updates on a few things that I am doing. Welcome on in. Let's get into the challenge and the game. Now, let us focus on the game. Daily climb. New challenges available once a day. Come complete with the other players for highest score. Our goal is to try to break into the top 100 by the end of next year. Because we only have 2 days for this year. So we did reach top 300 this year. We want to see if we can improve ourselves to be able to get to top 100 next year. Okay. We have a sealed deck, crafted deck from 30 random cards. Diverse. Cards are not restricted by your character. Big game hunter. Elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. Let's go ahead and embark. See what I get. Time for a challenge. I will try to remember to read things this time around. Okay. So we have, first row we have auto shields. If you have no block, gain 11 block. Pretty good card. Second card, we have Sneaky Strike. 2 cost, deal 12 damage. If you have discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. Pretty good card for a discard deck. Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Sweeping Beam. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. To once again reiterate something, and when something is, I will be treating cards as the baseline of 1 energy and common. If I state anything opposite, it is other than that. However, when I don't, those are the baselines. Rip and Tear. It is an uncommon card. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy twice. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block. Draw 1 card. Chill. It is a 0 cost uncommon card. Channel 1 frost for each enemy in combat. Exhaust. Exhaust means that it is removed from the end till the end of combat. Frost. Orb. Gains block. So whenever we use this, it gives us block. Oh, we are using the Watcher for our character, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Pommel Strike. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card. Dark Embrace. 2 cost, uncommon. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. This is a power card, so this means it stays and gives us the effect turn after turn. That is one of the more unique cards. Attacks obviously deal damage, and skills just do effects. Then we have Outmaneuver. Next turn, gain 2 energy. Masterful Stab, 0 cost, uncommon. Cost 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Deal 12 damage. Steam Barrier, 0 cost. Gain 6 block, decrease this card's block by 1 this combat. Prepared, 0 cost. Skill, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Don't know why I read skill there. Poison Stab, deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison. Deadly Poison, apply 5 poison. Now poison is, since we just got 2 poison cards in a row, I should explain poison. How it works is it deals, poison enemies lose HP at the start of their turn. Each turn, poison is reduced by 1. It is a status effect. Backstab. Innate. Deal 11 damage. Exhaust. Innate means that you start the combat with that card in your hand every time. Concentrate. Oh, that's an uncommon, by the way. Backstab, and it costs 0. Concentrate. 0 cost. Uncommon. Discard 3 cards. Gain 2 energy. Reinforced Body. Uncommon. Cost. Gain 7 block X times until the next turn, but prevents damage. That's how block works. How X works is however much energy you have left, it uses all of it. Dodge and roll. Gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. Combust, uncommon. Power. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage to all enemies. Claw, 0 cost. Deal 3 damage. Increase the damage of all cards by all claw cards by 2 this combat. Charge battery. Gain 7 block. Next turn, gain 1 energy. Fletchets. Uncommon. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Solar boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Reinforced body. Once again, same uncommon X cost, gain 7 blocks X times. Rebound. Deal 9 damage, put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. Hologram. Gain 3 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. Flame Barrier, uncommon, 2 cost. Gain 12 block, whenever you attack this turn, deal 4 damage back. Entrench, 2 cost, uncommon, double your block. X Whirlwind. Uncommon. Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. I think I want to pick up the Fletchettes here. Charge battery. I'm going to take the backstab here. Dodge and roll. Deadly poison. We might take Dark Embrace. Sweeping beam, auto shields. I can do sneaky strike, prepared, and concentrate. We only have a couple attacks. 3 attacks to be precise. Our concentrate is probably not going to be the greatest card to be starting off with. But if we can upgrade this, it should be better because it goes down to discard 2 cards. We'll want to add some more cards to our deck. Not too many overall. We have quite a few different... Oh, no, we have 4 attacks. Okay, we are fine. I like this. To confirm. Leave. Now, let's check. We have a shop here early. We have an elite here. 2 elites here. But I like this one because we can go after a camp or an unknown. Depending on how we're doing. And then we can go for another shop into either an elite or another shop. I think I like that path the most. So we're gonna start here. You don't really want the shop early. There's not a whole lot of point to it. I just realized what we can do here. All right, we're gonna use backstab, sweeping beam, draw a card, dodge and roll, and then the charge battery. All right, we'll pass. We didn't use our sneaky strike, but that's all right. Draw 4 cards. We'll activate auto shields here. Leaves prepared to draw a card. Oh, hey, look, there's our sneaky strike. Now we can go ahead and discard this. I think we'll discard the charge battery here. We'll hit with the Fletchettes to hit twice. And then we're gonna hit with a sneaky strike to gain 2 energy, and then we'll deal with the deadly poison, and that wins us the fight. Gain 15 gold. Gain 5 regen. Oh wait, I forgot we couldn't have used the auto block anyway. We had 4 block. Doesn't matter. Okay, we want to take here. We have boot sequence, uncommon, 0 cost. Innate, gain 10 block, exhaust. Turbo. Gain 2 energy, out of void to your discard pile. Well-laid plans. Uncommon. Oh, turbo's 0 cost, by the way. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. I think I want to take the... Sound of boot sequence or well-laid plans. I think we will take the... I think I like the idea of the well-laid plans here. I was thinking boot sequence a lot. That could help a lot, but I'm not sure. Reach inside. We don't get one. Ouch, I find a scarred metal and a bit of pain. However, you're still convinced there's a relic. Loose HP, same thing. Success. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab a hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. We get the nunchucks. Every time we do 10 attacks, we gain an energy. We don't really have a deck to fully take advantage of that, but it does mean every once in a while we will get extra energy. That's all right. Let's go after this unknown here. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray, transform a card. I just realized we're transforming a card here. So what card do we not want, actually, in our deck? You can get rid of the backstab. I like the backstab, though. I'm like dodge and roll. I like what we have. But I have now selected it, so I have to do this. Now that I've used it a bit, I think we'll get rid of the dodge and roll. We get a crippling cloud. That's an uncommon, 2 cost. It deals poison, 7 poison damage and puts a weak on our opponents. I like that card actually a lot. 12, 14. Let's use the auto shields here. We use the crippling cloud. We got a 5-4. We don't really need to use the backstab here. What we can do is we can hit you for 11. Actually, we can go Miracle here and then hit you with the Deadly Poison. And this will make it so where you die this turn and you will die next turn here. Really, we can just pass and let it die. We are at 16 out of 72 HP from picking up that relic. Add 15 gold, add a card to our hand. Bloodletting is not a bad card. Hologram, I think I like this card a lot, even though it exhausts itself. Concentrate's not bad. I like that card a lot. Bloodletting is quite a bit difficult to use. Same thing with Concentrate. I think I'm gonna add the Concentrate though, because we can add a lot more fodder for those cards. I really like the discard build when we had it going last time. I think I want to try for it this time here. See, did we get rid of our... No, we didn't get rid of Sneaky Strike. That's good. Let's go ahead and hit the... Prepare, draw a card. It's not a bad one. We're going to discard the Concentrate for right now. We will activate the well-laid plans. We'll hit the backstab. We'll hit the Deadly Poison. And then we'll hit the Sweeping Beam. Let's see what we draw. We drew Sneaky Strike. Unfortunately, we cannot activate it. If we use... Oh, we will retain it this turn, though. That's pretty decent here. Let's go ahead and activate the auto shields. And we'll use Crippling Cloud. No, we will use the Concentrate to discard these 3 cards here. We can get the Miracle back. We don't really need it back right now. So that way we can activate our charged battery, gaining an extra energy next turn. And let's see what we draw. Okay, we will activate this prepared. We draw our Miracle. I think I will toss the Concentrate. Let's activate charged battery. Let's activate Sweeping Beam. We drew into auto shield, so that doesn't really help us. We'll activate Deadly Poison. Pass the turn, we'll keep a hold of the auto shields. Step 5 now, that's good. This is what I like to see though. This is a pretty solid deck. It's been doing fairly well. Double Concentrate isn't what we want to see here. It really doesn't matter what we do. We'll hit with the fletchettes, do it. Just to get another attack off, and we're at 5 now. 15 gold, a block potion. It gives us 12 block. By the way, the regen potion gains us 5 regen, which means that we gain that health at the end of each turn, and then it's decreased by 1. Okay, so our cards are Claw, 0 cost, deal 3 damage, increase the damage of all Claw cards by 2 this combat. Outmaneuver, next turn gain 2 energy. Sweeping Beam. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. We're going to pick up that Sweeping Beam. Now we're at the Elite. First Elite. Let's see what this is. This is the Lagavulin. It's the Ocarina. It's a living Ocarina. That's what we're going to call it. Okay. Here, what we can do. We'll hit the Sweeping Beam. Let's see what we draw. We drew a Prepared. Let's use that Prepared to see what we draw. We drew Well-Laid Plans. Pretty solid. I will discard this Concentrate to keep that. Activate the Well-Laid Plans. Use a Deadly Poison. And then hit the Backstab to kick this fight off. Now we'll pass the turn and we'll hold this Auto Shields. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the Auto Shields. Now we'll use... Actually, we're going to use... We want to hit with the Fletchettes here. This 4, 8, 12, 16 damage. It's not bad. It's a lot of damage here. That's not what I want to do, though. What I want to do is Crippling Cloud, Concentrate, discarding Fletchettes, Sweeping Beam, and Miracle, because we can do that later on. Activate Charge Battery, and then pass. Okay, it's dealing 13 damage this turn. Now activate the auto attacks. Auto. We'll hit the Fletchettes here. Then we'll hit the Deadly Poison. And we'll pass. We'll keep the Sneaky Strike here. Because I think we still have the Prepared. We take 2, that's perfectly alright here. Now we do want to activate we want to activate our Prepared, discarding this Charge Battery. We will hit with the Sneaky Strike right away. Then we'll hit with a Sweeping Beam. We gain 1 energy back. We'll hit a second Sweeping Beam. And then we can hit with the Fletchettes. We have 3 skills in hand, so that deals quite a bit of damage. It has 11 HP left. Well, 33 HP left. It's taking 11 poison. Down to 22, taking 10 next turn. So we'll be down to... we'll activate our auto shields. Then we'll go ahead and activate Prepared. Drawing 1 card. We'll discard this Concentrate. We'll hit with Sneaky Strike to be able to deal 3 damage. Then we'll hit with Deadly Poison and pass turn. Keeping doesn't matter, because that is the death of that creature. So we're good to go. 30 gold or a Kelcum. At the end, if you end your turn without block, you gain 6 block. Not a bad card, but might not be that relevant. Might not be that relevant in our deck. The skill Chaos, this potion will be though. Play top 3 cards to your draw pile. Let's take that. Add card to our deck. We can choose a card. We get Phantasmal Killer. Next turn, your attacks deal double damage. Alchemize. Obtain a random potion. Exhaust. Oh, these are all rare cards, by the way. We have options of picking up rare cards. All 3 are rares. Creative AI, 3 cost. Power, rare. At the start of your turn, add a random power card into your hand. That's not a bad one, but I like the Alchemize card because it gives us a lot of potions here. We will go ahead and we will go to the camp. We're at 58 out of 72 HP, so we're just going to smith, actually. I'm going to smith this Alchemize to make it a 0 cost. And we'll go to our next elite fight. Right away, we'll hit the regen potion. So I'm gonna hit the Deadly Poison, the Sneaky Strike, because we don't need to activate a Sneaky Strike's ability, because we're not gonna be doing a whole lot with it. And then we'll pass turn. This is where it'll matter, because we're not usually going to be using our attacks that much. I just realized we are actually in a big problem here with this fight. Use the well-laid plans here. Hit with a Sweeping Beam. We don't really want to use charged battery. We don't really want to use anything in our hand here. So we'll end turn here. We will keep the... Yeah, none of these are good to keep. We'll keep a charge battery, just in case. So the reason why we want to avoid using skills is every time we use a skill, this thing gains 2 strength. It's a problem. Dealing 21 damage to us. How do we want to approach this? Definitely want to use the flechettes because we hit for 4 times, putting it on 28. We hit the sweeping beam to see what we draw. We draw concentrates. No matter what we do, actually, distilled chaos is pretty risky for us here. We're gonna use our block potion and pass turn. We will only use our we'll keep our alchemize because if we manage to hit for damage and we get to the point where we can kill this one, as you can see, it deals a lot of damage here. That's our biggest problem right now. We hit with a sweeping beam, put it down to 13. Hit with a sneaky strike. Now it's down to 1. So now we can use that alchemy because it will die. Alchemize. And we can actually stunt on him and use our concentrate and then crippling shield. Stunting on him, let's go. Got the kill. 63 out of 72 HP. We're pretty alright in HP. I think we actually went up in HP in that fight, which is alright in my book. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain 1 energy. Not bad. And add a card to our deck. Choose a card. All 3 are rare, so we're going to start off with saying that. Adrenaline, 0 cost. Gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. I like that card a lot. It's a free draw, really, really good. Gives us energy. It's probably all I like to go. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain 2 costs. Power. Whenever you gain 5 block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Not bad. Not great for our deck, but not bad. Corruption. 3 cost. Skills cost 0. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. Awful for our deck. Awful for our deck. Awful for our build. I think we're going to go with... Gonna be down between Adrenaline and Juggernaut. And I think it's going to be... probably the Juggernaut for now. We want to have more cards to give us block with that going in our deck. Adrenaline's not a bad card either. I like that idea a lot. I do. But let me look at our draw. We kind of have a pretty decent amount of draw right now. It's definitely a lot more draw power. And we want draw power. But I think our draw power right now is pretty solid. It is a free draw and it gives us an energy, so it's not bad. And upgraded, it's even better. It's a really tough choice here. I think we will take the Juggernaut though. If that is a good card for us, I think. I'm not sure yet. Ooh, Jutsu Bracelet. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in unknown rooms. Solid there. Okay, so we can either go for a shop or go for a camp. I think since we have another shop in the future, we're gonna take the camp. Never mind, we get a shop anyway. In the shop, there's a sundial, centennial puzzle, or the hand roll. We can't buy the sundial. It's every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. Pretty alright card. I mean, not card, relic. Sorry, my apologies. I keep on calling relics cards. Habit. Don't know why it's a habit, but it's a weird little habit to have. Centennial puzzle. I'm trying to correct that, by the way. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. It's a pretty solid relic to have for draw power, but I don't necessarily like it a lot. Then hand drill. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. Until next turn, the next turn prevents damage. Well, that's block, obviously. Vulnerable. Whenever vulnerable creatures take 50% damage from attacks. So that's not a bad one. I might pick up the drill. Sadistic nature is an option too. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 5 damage. Honestly, if I could get both the hand drill and sadistic nature, I would do that, but I can't. So, which one is more likely for me to get more of? We're gonna take the sadistic nature because that's a pretty solid card for a power. And I think we get a camp and we can smith it. We can get a smith here. We will make it so where we're gonna smith our first concentrate, making it discard 2 cards to gain 2 energy. Much better now. Okay, we have a looter and a spike slime. We'll go ahead and we will hit the auto shields right away. Then we'll hit the backstab. Should use this flechettes here first. Alright, we're gonna use our distilled chaos to see what we do. Okay, we draw a. Let's discard this, and then we play the sweeping beam. So that's pretty solid. Now we can activate our miracle here. Use the sneaky strike to gain our energy back, and now we can use charge battery, and we're at 18. And we'll pass the turn here. So that helped us quite a bit. That slime is actually going to help us quite a lot here as well. Being something that can... First we'll hit the Alchemize. We gain a fire potion. Then we'll hit the sweeping beam. Then we'll hit this crippling cloud we just drew. Then we'll hit this deadly poison. And that shows just how well already this sadistic is working. Because it works with poison. So it adds extra 5 damage to each time we use poison. And we have a couple of ways to use poison. We gain 15 gold back, gain 15 more gold, add a card to our deck. Havoc. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Skewer. Deal 7 damage X times. It's an uncommon X card. Go for the eyes. 0 cost. Deal 3 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak. I think I will take the go for the eyes card here. I like that the most. Let's go after the fight, because as I said, I want to go after that shop. I probably should have gone after the elite, because we don't have that much money. First, we'll hit this Alchemize. We gain a power potion. Should have used the flechettes right away, honestly. Then we'll hit the go for the eyes, charge battery, and the backstab, because we lost a little bit of damage, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. I think we'll use this fire potion if we can get it. We'll hit the Juggernaut here. Now I'm gonna use the sweeping beam to see what I draw here. I drew prepared. I'm gonna activate prepared. We draw auto shields. I'm gonna discard that here. I'm tempted to use crippling cloud, but I'm gonna try to save it a little bit. We're gonna activate well-laid plans. And then pass the turn, keeping the crippling cloud. Down to 31 HP. And this is what I was trying to save that crippling cloud, because now we can use sadistic nature here. I will activate the sweeping beam to see what I draw. We drew flechettes. Not bad. We can use that flechettes here on one of the enemies. And one thing I can actually do is activate this concentrate to discard 2 cards. Hit the sneaky strike onto you. Then hit the crippling cloud. And that gets us to the end of this fight. There we go. So this deck already has some pretty decent synergies going with it that I like. It's a weak potion. We probably should have used one of our potions. I'm going to not take that potion. It applies 3 weak. It's pretty solid. But the ones we have are already good. Unfortunately, it does mean we have to not take that potion, which does suck. I meant to use the potions, but oh well. True Grit, gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. Distraction, uncommon. Add a random skill into your hand, it costs 0 this turn. Melter, remove all block from the enemy, deal 10 damage, it's an uncommon. We're taking Melter right away because that is it removes block, and there can be enemies that have block. Here, we only have 71 money, so we're gonna go after this elite. It is the sentries. We're dealing with the sentries right now. So we're gonna first start off by throwing our fire potion to start off with hitting that. I would like to hit with the crippling cloud, but we don't want to do that just yet. We're gonna use the alchemize here. We gain an attack potion. I think I'm gonna use this power potion here. I'm gonna grab the envenom. Use that. Reason being, because I can use a sweeping beam. This will hit everything with that and take off those artifacts. Which means now this crippling cloud is free. Now I can use my miracle to activate Juggernaut. We don't get to use our melter, but we can hit the middle sentry for 11 damage. And we'll go ahead and drink the attack potion now to try to take advantage of it. We're going to take this meteor strike here. We'll hit that with the meteor strike. Then we'll hit you with 10 damage. That puts you into lethal range. That's good. Now we only have 1 more. We'll go for the eyes here. We use our sweeping beam. We'll activate auto shields. Then we'll activate charge battery. And we'll activate deadly poison. And we will pass the turn, and that will get us the win. Alright, 30 gold, meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Pretty solid relic that we get there for healing if we're low on health. We're not right now, so it's alright. Okay, choose a card. All rares. X cost, melees. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak, exhaust. Storm of Steel, discard your hand. Add 1 shiv to your hand for each card discarded. Limit Break, skill, double your strength, exhaust. Don't know why I said skill. Oh well. We're gonna take the Storm of Steel here. Alright, we'll proceed. Get a camp. Little smith here. I think that what I want to do is, once again, smith this other concentrate, because if we get that both down, now they both only make us discard 2 cards, and we have plenty of gas in our deck to be able to do that. Here we'll hit this Juggernaut. We'll hit a Sweeping Beam. Drew an Alchemize. I'm going to use the Alchemize right now. Now I can either activate the Concentrate, discarding the Backstab and the Miracle, being able to use the Sweeping Beam. Actually, I like that plan. I like that plan a lot. Unfortunately, we drew into Fletchettes, probably the worst card we could have drawn into. For that, if we had the Ice Cream, we would be pretty set here. That's a thing I want to aim for. Okay, so when I activate go for the eyes. Activate the auto shields here. Activate Sneaky Strike. And activate Well-Laid Plans. We pass the turn and we'll keep a hold of the Storm of Steel. It took 13 health damage that turn. Now we'll go ahead and we'll activate the Sadistic Nature. We'll activate Crippling Cloud. That deals quite a bit of damage here. Then we'll activate yet another Deadly Poison here. Now we're gonna hit the Prepared, draw a card, and then unfortunately we don't get to keep either card, so we'll have to discard the Charge Battery. I wish I had used the Melter here to take off that block, but oh well. It is what it is. We'll pass turn. We'll keep the Storm of Steel. Okay, here we'll go ahead and we'll use this Fletchettes right away. Then we'll activate the Charge Battery. Then what we're actually going to do, we're going to yeet the Storm Steel right away. We're going to hit for each one here and pass turn, because we can actually let our Orichalcum pop and give us enough block to take that hit. Okay, now I'll hit with the Go for the Eyes, applying 1 weak. Hit a Sweeping Beam. Hit another Sweeping Beam. Hit these Auto Shields. Hit this Deadly Poison. Pass turn. We'll keep the Concentrate here. Probably should have kept the Sneaky Strike, but I'm not certain on that. We're at 35 out of 72 HP, not bad. Okay, we actually probably should have kept the Sneaky Strike here. We're gonna activate the Prepared. Get a Fletchettes, it's not bad. We'll discard the Melter here. Hit with the Sweeping Beam. I mean, not with the Sweeping Beam, but the Fletchettes. We only hit twice. Unfortunate. Now we'll hit with the Sweeping Beam. Now we do get that Sneaky Strike, so we'll hit that Sneaky Strike here. With the Backstab here. Hit the Poison here. And that puts it down to 59 HP, taking 16 poison here. We'll keep the Concentrate Plus in our hand. Down to 43. Now we can actually first off activate Go Auto Shields. Then Go for the Eyes. Then Sweeping Beam. Now activate Storm of Steel. Hitting, hitting, hitting. Giving us the win. Not bad. 100 gold. Duplication Potion. Get add a card to our deck. Choose a card. All 3 are rares. Echo Form. 3 cost. Power. Ethereal. The first card you play each turn is played twice. Doppelganger. X cost. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. Exhaust. Reboot. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards. Exhaust. 0 cost. I really like Echo Form. I'm going to go with Echo Form here. Okay, what is a relic that we get from our boss chest? We have the option of Sacred Bark, Black Star, or Runic Pyramid. Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions. Not a bad one, especially with our alchemy. Black Star, elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Pretty good card. I like that one. I mean, relic. Relics, not cards. Cards go in deck, relics go up on top. I do not know why I keep on mistaking that. It is a slip of the tongue. It's a Freudian slip. I knew they said a fraudulent slip. Freudian slip. I believe that's what you say, right? Right? Let me know in the comments below what it actually is. I don't remember. But the Black Star, elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Pretty good one. Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. So this actually makes it so where our retain means nothing. Our well-laid plans card means nothing. So we can take that and eventually get rid of that well-laid plans card. Or we can take this Black Star and gain a lot more relics in our battles to be ahead of us. But I must say. For this video, though, thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below on what you think of this series here, what you think I can improve on, what you think I am doing good at, what you believe would be entertaining for you to watch. And if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. Thank you very much. I do have some projects in the work with a few things that I'm planning on in the future. But also, one other thing, if you do like these pictures you see me using, such as my focus, my Angie, my ignore, my hug, my gold, my love, all these are my lovely emotes over on twitch.tv/Lizargo Dragonborn. So if you like these emotes, you can go ahead and click the follow button over there and gain 5 follower emotes to use in my channel. Or if you would be very willing to help me out, you can hit that subscription button instead. Well, actually, do both. But you can hit the subscription button as well and gain 5 tier 1 subscription emotes. Or if you are feeling especially generous, you can gain some extra emotes as well by going up in a subscription up to either tier 2 and 3, which will give us the tier 3 gives you the gold emote, the tier 2 gives you my lovely little silver emote here. And I do have some emotes that are bit emotes, but those are for the bit donations. You don't have to do any of those. All you have to do is just watch me and you will be helping me out no matter what. So thank you very much for your time. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever time you are watching at. A merry time zone to you, and I will see you in the next video.